Hi loves, welcome to my channel. In today's tutorial, we'll be making a simple tank top. For this tutorial, we'll be needing your fabric, your scissors, you'll be needing the marker, your ruler and pattern paper, and you'll be needing some pins too. So for this tutorial, I'll be making use of a stretchy fabric. So you don't need a zipper if you are working with a stretchy fabric. So let's get right into it. So I'll be going ahead to make a line across my pattern paper to give me a starting line. So I'll be making a line across there, and I'll be going to the top of the pattern paper and I'll be making a line across to that will be my margin line. So after that, we'll be going ahead to take the length you are working with for the top. I'll be working with 19 inches for this tutorial. So we're going ahead to mark that point. So now we're going ahead to mark out our shoulder measurement. I'll be working with 7.5 inches. My shoulder is 15 inches divided by 2. That's 7.5 inches for my shoulder measurement. So we're going ahead to place that out there. So now I'll be placing out my my chest line measurement. I'll be using 9 inches for my chest line measurement here. Oh, sorry guys, I used 8 inches. My tape measure is not actually accurate. So whatever measurement you place out, you either deduct one or you add one. So I'll be using 8 inches for my chest line measurement. So I'll be going ahead to take my bust line measurement. So I'll be working with 10 inches for my bust line measurement. Then I'll be going ahead to take I'll be going ahead to connect my shoulder line to the chest line. So that will give us a sight of where our armhole is. For this tutorial, I won't be using a curved armhole because this particular tank top, I don't want it to expose too much of my armpit side. So we're going ahead to mark our neckline. I'll be working with 3.5 inches for my neckline width, and I'll be working with 1 inches for my neckline depth. So we're going ahead to connect that point. Now we're making a simple round neckline. So I'll be working with my hand here to make the curve. If you have a pattern master, you can go ahead and use your pattern master. So I'll be going ahead to the shoulder part there, and I'll be measuring what I have from that shoulder part there, that spot. I'll be measuring what I have. Whatever you have there, you divide it by 2 and make a point there. So on that point you made there, I made a point there, so I placed my ruler on that point and I made a slanted line over to the armhole point there. So now I'll be placing my measurements. I'll be placing my body measurements on the pattern paper. So your measurements, whatever your measurement is, you'll be dividing it by 4 and be placing it out there. Oh, sorry guys, be dividing it by 2 rather. So connect the armhole line there. So I forgot to make a slant on my shoulder, so I'll be going ahead to do that now. So this is what your pattern should look like when you are done. So I'm going ahead to cut this out. So I'll be using this pattern to cut the back too. You don't need to drag two patterns since it's basically the same thing at the front and at the back. So you use this pattern to cut the front and the back together. But you can adjust the neckline if you want the back neckline to come up higher than this. So I'll be going ahead to trim some edges there. Guys, if you are still watching this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please like and subscribe. So I folded my fabric into 4 and I'll be placing my pattern on it to trace it out. And you don't need a dart for this tutorial. And when cutting on your fabric, I'm cutting from 1/4 inch. I'm not cutting like directly as I place the pattern paper because this is a stretchy fabric, so I'm not adding allowance to it. So I'm just leaving a 1/4 inch on the sides as I'm cutting. Please like and subscribe, guys. If there's a particular tutorial you like me to work on, please let me know in the comment section. So when you are done cutting, this is what your pattern should look like. This is what it should look like on your fabric. So I'll be going ahead to cut a bias strip that I'm going to be using to turn the necklines and the armhole. So I've gone ahead to turn that on my sewing machine. I went ahead to turn the armhole, and I did that for the front and the back too. So we'll be going ahead to place this on each other, and I'll be using my bias strip to turn the neckline too. Then after turning the neckline, you go ahead to join the shoulder on both sides, then you join the sides. So I'll join the sides and be taking this to my sewing machine to finish this up. This is quite easy, guys, very easy. I did this under 30 minutes actually. So if you are making this for a client, you can actually make like 15 pieces of this in a day. That's how easy it is as far as you have your pattern down already. Guys, if you are still watching this video, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe to my channel, and please comment. So I won't be hemming the bottom of this fabric because it's a stretchy fabric and I just want to leave it that way, so I won't be hemming it. Guys, this is the finished product. You can see how it's sitting well on my body.